Some of the benefits for jewelry applying hot isostatic pressing is, number one, if you're doing a casting and it has porosity in it and you are polishing these after the fact and you don't want to hit the porosity, if you squeeze it with the hot isostatic press, it'll be 100% dense, and then when you polish it, you don't have to remove as much material. Therefore, it's minimizing the amount of polishing and the amount of metal that you remove. One thing that hot isostatic pressing does is, because you're taking it up to a certain temperature, the grains become more uniform, so we call it homogeneous. And so you're making a part that has very nice uniform grain structure throughout the part. That means that your polishing or your machining, everything is more uniform. It's only been in the last 10 to 20 years that we've been able to lower the cost of the process and build equipment that can be sized properly for jewelry.
You could put a lot of jewelry in here. The pressure vessel, which you see here, typical cycle in a unit like this runs about 8 hours. A couple hours to heat up, 3 or 4 hours to process the parts, and a few hours to cool down.
With the hip furnace, you basically have a furnace that plugs into the pressure vessel. This particular one is a Moly 2-zone heating element that can go to 1400 C. Sometimes we'll put the parts directly in the furnace, other times we'll put the parts into a crucible. For instance, this aluminum crucible, we might load our jewelry into this aluminum crucible. We would place it inside our furnace. Very simple, very easy. Crucibles are reusable, furnace can last thousands of cycles. The hip unit typically starts at about $175,000. It's very simple to operate. We can train non-English speaking people in a day to operate it. So very simple. We typically go and install these equipment because there's quite a few things involved with setting it up. But once it's set up in a couple of days, we train the operator. They can easily operate it. The value to a user is, for instance, if you're doing jewelry, you'll save time on the polishing. You'll save not losing the metal that you're polishing away. You will increase the strength and the fatigue of the material because you're making it more uniform and structurally sound. So the ring now has higher strength, platinum. They're using it for densifying the porosity that's in those rings. We also have 3D printing jewelry companies that are using it to densify their product. One of the aspects of hip, it is an expensive process, but it's only expensive compared to what you're applying it to. So jewelry, for instance, is very high dollars per small parts. So if you're adding $20 to a $10,000 ring, that's a minimal cost compared to adding $20 to a $5 gear in a car. So most of the jewelry, there's a certain size limit. The economics are there for jewelry.